Hey, so I've been playing The Witness. I hadn't originally intended to talk, but how do I undo this? There we go. But yeah, then I ended up. I didn't know what this game was going to be. I didn't know how straightforward it was going to be. So I just kind of dithered around. Cool. So this door remains open. That's nifty. Yeah, I don't know. I figured the video would be better if I started talking. I'm trying to like jump instinctively, but apparently that activates the whatever thing. So I imagine players aren't supposed to know why they're here or what they're doing or anything. Did I pass something? I guess not. I think I just have to connect all the dots. Oh, that's not gonna work, is it? Excuse me. I don't understand what the orange arrow is. Nope. Well, that's not gonna work either, is it? No. Okay. So it just gave me two ways to get out of that, get out of there. Or no, it didn't. Because I didn't know how to access the other way until I already got out. I don't understand the point of everything I just did. I'm not aware that I missed something in here, but... Because, I mean, that cable just goes back to that room, right? Yeah. Alright, well, whatever. Is this the door just came through? Yeah. Okay. So what, it gives me 4 possible starting points and I have to collect all the little black dots and I don't know what these squares are. I suppose it turning black just meant I got it wrong. I'm not sure exactly what the objective is here. Okay. So I think... No. I don't understand the rules for this puzzle. Okay. So maybe the red and black are something like... I have to pass counterclockwise around black and clockwise around white. I don't know if I'll be able to do that one. Because, I mean, that's going to break the first one, right? But... I mean, if it won't let me... Or I guess I don't have to go all... No, I do. Okay. What if I... Alright, so it's not something about clockwise versus counterclockwise, it's just the white and the black has to be separated because this game is racist, apparently. So I don't know how that's going to work. Probably just like that. Alright. Okay. Well. Oh, I see. Okay. I don't know if something is supposed to happen or if it's just kind of like teaching me, getting me accustomed to the game or something. Oh, nope. 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 Alrighty then. Alrighty then. This is kind of big. Oh, this doesn't work. Okay. If I start like there, kind of go that way, I would need to kind of do that, I guess. Oh, wait. Yeah, actually this works. Should work, I think. Except for right at the end there. Can I possibly make it work by coming from this side? Oh, well then how do I do all that? I didn't think this through. Well, starting here isn't an option. Starting here means I have to go this way first. Or wait. Yeah. Alright, okay. Hmm. Oh, this is awkward. Okay. Can't interact with it. I just gotta remember that kind of path, I guess. I don't know. Okay. This isn't what I was looking for. Oh wait, controls, there we go. That's it. Okay. Just in case, I'm going to take a picture of that. Apparently screenshots aren't a thing, so there's no journal that I know of. But I have a picture on my phone now. It's got blue stuff and green stuff. I've got absolutely no direction. So I'm just going to kind of keep wandering around. So I started playing this game basically because I was just browsing YouTube last night and found a video talking about this game. I don't remember what the video is called, but the guy was not doing a review, he was just kind of discussing this game. And he's having a tough time with it because he sort of loved it, but he hated it, and he wanted people to play it, but he didn't. And it was just... Okay, this is a bit trickier. Oh. And now I'm concentrating. Good lord, what? Okay, what? I feel like this isn't... Okay, it does. Alright. Why do things just like keep opening up, but then like... Well, like it gives me a view, I guess. I don't know if there's any importance to that. Anyway, the dude was talking about how... Wait, where does this power thing line up? I can't interact with this at all, can I? Oh, there's a puzzle right here that I missed. Alright. Of course. Had it in my head that they had to go to the opposing, to different things than they actually do. No. No. Goodness gracious. I kind of saw it out of the peripheral out of my peripheral vision, and kind of figured this would be awkward, but so wait, do I just like not have to do anything at all with these? Or is it just later? I don't know. Anyway, so the video I was watching, guy kept talking about how he would recommend it, but he also recommends not playing it. And he just kind of has very mixed feelings, and it's difficult to talk about, and so he's about to go off into this very long sort of explanation of that shit. Oh, right, I forgot what kind of puzzle I'm playing. So it ended up being a long video. I didn't watch much of it, though, because he was like, alright, there's a bunch of spoilers, and if you ever intend to play this game at all, then you need to... I don't think I can do this puzzle. Alright. I need to somehow unlock that grid, I guess. So the dude in the video was saying if you ever intend to play this game, if you ever think you might play this game, stop watching this video now because of spoilers. Everything gets spoiled completely. And I'm like, alright, well, I do actually own this game, and I bought it for a reason, because, you know, I felt like playing it someday. So, you know, I stopped watching the video to avoid spoilers, and, So here I am playing this game so that I can watch that YouTube video. Fun, right? This vaguely reminds me of a game called, okay, I don't know what it's called, never mind. Oh, it's getting more complicated. Cool. Nope. Not quite. Well, this is awkward. Okay. I gotta not get locked in. Like, when I saw this puzzle, I was trying to connect this one to one of these two instinctively. But I gotta not get sort of locked into that, you know? Interesting. I didn't expect it to change colors on me. Can I do this? I think so. Yeah. No? Oh, of course. Nope, that's, alright. Hmm. Hmm. I don't know if there's any way for me to be yellow. Alright, well basically I have to go that way first. No, I can't do that. Alright, so I guess I can do kind of this. And I guess, well... Alright, what if I instead do... No, can't do that. So then how do I ever get that? I can't get down there, can I? Oh wait, there's a walkway here. Oh, I already fucked that up. I'm not paying attention to the other color at all, shit. Hmm. Hmm. Shit. Okay. No, that's not going to work at all. This is not going well. Because I can't cross... No. Okay. This one seems to not be feasible. Because I don't know how to both grab this and grab that and not cut myself off. But then... But see, then I start over here, and like I have to grab these two first before I grab those two. But then like... Oh wait, am I just being an idiot? Yeah, there's no reason why I can't just do that. I don't know. Alright. Why is this yellow not quite solid like this one? Okay, so that was a quick mistake. Oh, I need to... There we go. Okay. I need more yellow power, I guess. Because it's like actually dying. So I guess I have to go back up the hill somehow. Actually, there's this little thing right here. So that thing is still kind of locked off. I think there's a path down here I didn't take. Yeah, it doesn't have power yet. That doesn't have anything on it. Okay then. I am imagining there is not some sort of way I solve those puzzles that makes yellow somehow weaker. Although, if I take another look at it, then maybe... No, it kind of just has the one input, and then has a double output. And I don't know if it's actually related or not. Alright, how do I get to that thing? I don't know if that single teal input is why the teal output is so strong, leaving the yellow output weak. Is there really... does it have something to do with these rocks? I suppose it must. It's not giving me any direction here. I mean, like, alright, so these rocks are neatly bisected or whatever, but I don't know what the rules are here. Okay, I can't explain why that works, but I did kind of manage it. So this, I guess, I would kind of do that then? Sure, why not? Okay. Okay. I don't get it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. What the fuck is the rule for this? Like, the previous ones was basically just outlining the rock. This one doesn't seem to want to do that, which also looks weird because the rock seems to sort of be like only half there, but I don't know what sort of random pattern I should be drawing here. Already did that one. No, that's not what I wanted. Dang it. Like, I'm just kind of trying to brute force this puzzle, because, like, what the hell does it want me to do? I don't know. On the one hand, this is pretty boring. On the other hand, I'm not really all that far away from, you know, brute forcing it. I don't know if it matters. Although I did kind of lose my whatever, and I might be missing something now. I don't know if I tried that one. Alright, well. Like, I don't even know if, like, maybe there's something I'm supposed to do before doing this puzzle, and that's why it's not working. But, like, I don't know how I'm supposed to know that or anything. See, I already tried all those. Alright, you know what? Fuck this one. I'll look up that one on the internet or something later if I don't figure out some sort of hint for it. Okay. Don't know what the rules are here. No idea what the rules are. Cool. And everything else is inactive. Okay. So I'm wondering if I just need to, like, find some sort of reference diagram thing somewhere and copy the shape, kind of like that thing I took a picture of earlier. I don't know. Okay. I'm imagining these shapes represent the kind of shapes I need to draw around them. Maybe it doesn't matter which... I don't really know how to do this. Because, like, I don't know if orientation matters. Like, that one is easy. Cool. This one, then, okay, so maybe I can do that. And then this is just kind of like that. That doesn't really work, though, does it? Because, like... I can't really just have a box, you know? So it's just kind of stuck as, like, a thing of 2 blocks. And, like... So these blue ones are... They have a hollow center, which may mean something. Whereas these yellow ones are, you know, kind of solid. I don't know. I don't know what the rules are. I mean, there's that one thing that I found, I think it was blue, that taught me some rules, you know? It was like, oh yeah, there's... I don't know what this is. Why does that work? So we have like that triangle, which like could be an arrow, but I mean, what about my drawing is somehow triangular? I have no idea. I would like to assume that this tablet here is some sort of training tool that showed me what to do with triangles, except that I don't understand it. Maybe I'm dumb, maybe the game is a bad teacher. Like I was saying, there's that moment with early on when I encountered the black and white squares, and I realized, oh, I have to keep them separated. There's those series of puzzles started as basically dominoes, and it started real simple. It's like, alright, you just go and bisect them. Put a line right down the middle, and then it got slightly more complex. So that wasn't super straightforward, but it still had me, you know, bisect the black and white squares, and then it just kept getting slightly more complex, but each time just had me separate the black from the white, and each time I got it wrong, it would blip to show me which squares are wrong. And so that was like that's an effective way to teach, you know? Whereas these other things, I just kind of walk up and it's just like, nope, you're just wrong, and I don't know which part of it is wrong. I don't know why or how it's wrong. I don't know where to find anything that might tell me some sort of instruction for what it expects me to do on that particular puzzle. And then again, there's that thing with the little yellow triangle where I got it right by basically brute forcing it, but it happened to be easy, and so I don't know what the rules are. And I could like go back and fiddle with it and see what other things I can get wrong and see if there are any other correct solutions. But that's not really a fun thing to do, in my opinion, which could potentially mean this is just not the right game for me necessarily. If that's what I'm supposed to do to learn how to play the game, then, well, I'm just not going to have fun playing this game, and so I'm not the target audience. But I don't know how to tell whether that's the case, or whether this game is just kind of bad, or if I'm just missing something else in the game. You know, maybe somewhere else on the island I find something that tells me, oh, these are triangles and these are how you deal with them, and so then I can kind of come to an understanding of that puzzle. And it's the exact same thing with that hexagon thing that I also dealt with in that general direction. But yeah, as I said like 10 minutes ago, I have no direction. I'm just kind of wandering around until I find something that I can interact with and can actually make any sort of sense of. But it's just pure wandering. I have absolutely no direction. So here's this thing again. I have no idea what that symbol means. And like, these are those yellow squares from before, and like I guessed what those might mean, But see, I don't know how this is. What? Somehow that thing is wrong. But if I try doing that, then the other things are wrong. But if I do something like this, then like I can't. I only have a couple options here. Alright, so this gets the yellow one right. Alright, so what I'm actually doing wrong here is that there's 2 metal slats on the other side, and I need to open that up before I can access the full puzzle. But, I mean, that little experience shows me that what I was trying to do is somewhere over there with those yellow pieces and the hollow blue pieces. I pretty much had the right idea. I still don't know if there's a difference between the yellow and the blue on how I treat them, either because of color or because of the blue ones being hollow. I don't know. But I am pretty confident that I know how to handle the yellow ones. Whoops, that's not what I wanted to do. Again, there's not really much feedback on these puzzles. Alright. Can I just do that? I can. Alright. It goes either left or right. Well, since I'm in here, see how deep this goes and see what I can find. Is it? Okay, this is a tunnel. It's dark enough that I can't really see jack shit. Almost. This is pretty extensive. Alright. So it's one of these puzzles. I mean, I think that's the shape that I took a picture of earlier. Let me double check that. Just out of curiosity. No, that is not the shape. I actually can't make that shape. Wait. Yes, I can? I don't know. I mean, it took it. Does that mean I got it right? Oh.
Well, that's no better a solution than any of the others, is it? So, in the end, have we learned anything from this look at why the world turned out the way it did that's of any use to us in our future? Something, I think. That the key to why things change is the key to everything. How easy is it for knowledge to spread? And that in the past, the people who made change happen were the people who had that knowledge, whether they were craftsmen or kings. Today, the people who make things change, people who have that knowledge, are the scientists and the technologists who are the true driving force of humanity. And before you say, what about the Beethovens and the Michelangelos? Let me suggest something with which you may disagree violently. That at best, the products of human emotion, art, philosophy, politics, music, literature, are interpretations of the world that tell you more about the guy who's talking than about the world he's talking about. Second-hand views of the world, made third-hand by your interpretation of them. Things like that. As opposed to this. Know what it is? It's a bunch of amino acids. The stuff that goes to build up a worm, or a geranium, or you. This stuff's easier to take, isn't it? Understandable. Got people in it. This, scientific knowledge, is hard to take because it removes the reassuring crutches of opinion, ideology. and leaves only what is demonstrably true about the world. And the reason why so many people may be thinking about throwing away those crutches is because, thanks to science and technology, they have begun to know that they don't know so much, and that if they are to have more say in what happens to their lives, more freedom to develop their abilities to the full, they have to be helped towards that knowledge that they know exists and that they don't possess. And by help towards that knowledge, I don't mean give everybody a computer and say help yourself. Where would you even start? No, I mean trying to find ways to translate the knowledge, to teach us to ask the right questions. See, we're on the edge of a revolution in communications technology that is going to make that more possible than ever before. Or, if that's not done, to cause an explosion of knowledge that will leave those of us who don't have access to it as powerless as if we were deaf, dumb, and blind. And I don't think most people want that. So what do we do about it? I don't know. But maybe a good start would be to recognize within yourself the ability to understand anything, because that ability is there, as long as it's explained clearly enough. And then go and ask for explanations. And if you're thinking right now, what do I ask for? Ask yourself if there's anything in your life that you want changed. That's where it starts.
Alrighty then, so I don't know what the fuck that was about, but there's this here which shows that I didn't actually need to. Whoa.
From this look at
Okay,
why the world is
interesting.
that way, it's of any use to us in our future.
So I don't know for sure if that was just there from the beginning and I didn't see it,
The key
or
to why things change is the key to everything.
if it only appeared once I unlocked this, but
And that
I do think it's interesting that apparently I didn't need to take a picture of that other puzzle. Because it just shows me what the fuck to do. But there's a lot of space here. I wonder if I'm going to unlock more cards. Like, I just can't see them here, but like, potentially there's 5 other videos that I can play here. So I'll kind of keep that in mind, and we'll see what happens, I guess. Alright, so once again, there's those, jack things. How the fuck do I do this puzzle? I mean, this one doesn't seem possible to me. I don't know that there's any way to interact with stuff. Yeah, I don't see how it is at all possible to get both in and out of this center bit and keeping the white and the black pieces separated. So I mean, with unless these jack pieces, I'm calling them jacks because they remind me of that game where you like have the jacks on the floor and the whatever. Anyway, unless there's like something to do with these, I don't understand how to solve that puzzle. Alright, so this Like, again, I don't understand how I can do stuff here without... Alright, so here's another thing with the triangle. Is this... This does not look like the same... So somehow that's wrong. I kind of only have this one other option, though. I mean, alright, so that wasn't my only option. Not at all, actually. I don't know why I didn't see these before. Okay. I don't know. So I suppose eventually that's going to be filled in, but... Alrighty then, let's do some backtracking, shall we? This door is closed. I went through this door apparently. Holy crap, it's so hard to see. Alright, so I connected a cable that goes up. It's a windmill. There's some sort of figure over there. I'm going to ignore that. This is a lot of color. Reminds me of that painted world in Elder Scrolls Oblivion. That is a closed gate. Yeah, there's a painting you could go in Oblivion, and there's like Sheogorath's lair or something. Alright, what the fuck is this? I mean, there's only like a handful of possibilities, you know? So, I mean, this isn't too hard to brute force. Oh, I see. There's an apple on that tree. Ha. Okay. I can't see an apple this time. Was it that branch, though? What just happened? What? Why is this, like, no longer powered? Damn, okay, so getting it wrong shuts it off? I guess I have to look at this tree first. Left, right, right, left. Okay. From which angle do I do this? I mean, I guess it's left, right, right, right. There's a tree, so right, left, left, right. Or left, right, right, left. No. Why not? Like, it does want me to view the tree from this angle, I guess. Do I have to start from the beginning? No. Alright, so wait, this one is still working. It's just this one is wrong. Alright, so left, right, right, right. I mean, it's the same thing as before, I just remake it. Okay. I don't understand. Left, right, right. No. I'm going right, left, left, right. I guess. Come on, I clicked. I don't like having to guess which perspective I'm supposed to look at the tree. Especially when it doesn't have any fucking apples on it. I mean, it has four broken branches, but no apples. So what do I do? Unless there's another tree that I'm just supposed to be like, oh yeah, it's that one. I don't know. Unless it wants me to like do this thing, looking at that apple from this perspective. I could try left, right, right, left. Was it left, right, right, left? Yeah. Nope, can't do that. Okay, so let me try again. Okay. Okay. So the only one of these that don't actually exist there is right, left, right, left. They keep changing the rules on me. I mean, only subtly, but... Okay. Okay. I don't know if I'm supposed to be gleaning any information from those or not. Where the hell does this cable go? Seems to... Oh, I guess it just literally goes to the gate. Which is now off. Or now open. So, it leads me into this area. But I don't see anything to take away from this area. I mean, alright, I guess this is maybe a power cable right there, but like... Is there anything for me to do with this information? Or that? Or those? Or this? Not that I'm aware of. So I have no idea why I just spent all that time working my way up there. And I still haven't figured out what that cable is that goes to the top of the windmill that I activated from inside. So I could go back to the windmill and try the other direction and see what happens. Because again, this game has no direction. I guess that wasn't a power cable. I guess they're roots, but they look rusted. So I mean, both of these cables do actually go up. I don't imagine anything changed. Oh wait, it is moving. Okay. So I guess that was just a trial and error thing. It's, oh, a 50-50 shot of, hey, either you do it right and the windmill works, or you don't do it right, and so you just do it again and the windmill works. Meanwhile, I have no clue if the windmill affects anything else in the game world. Absolutely no clue. So that doesn't leave a good metaphorical taste in my mouth. Okay, this is further this direction than I wanted to go. I was hoping... Oh, this is a... Shit. I was hoping for like another path that would take me kind of that direction. Here we go. I mean, I guess it's just the front of the windmill. Effectively, but the path I did end up taking branches further back than the windmill itself, so that's nifty, I guess. I'm sort of assuming those black obelisks play some sort of role. That probably won't be revealed to me until much later in the game. Okay, can't use that yet. Super ridiculously calm water, by the way. Just feel like pointing that out. Alright. Puzzle of some sort. That looked like a workable solution to me. Am I not, like, closing this up enough? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I have no fucking clue. Unless it wants something like that. But it's still... I don't fucking know. Okay, wait a minute. What? Does it expect me to grab all the black things, all the little dots, and still make that shape? Because, like, that's not gonna fucking happen. I mean, alright, what if I, well, that's not really gonna work, is it? See, the problem with that particular shape, maybe, well, see, there's always the awkward thing of, because I can't actually, like, close shapes, I can't wrap back in on myself at all. Like, it's always going to be kind of open. You know? At least with this, it's, like, enclosed to the side of the puzzle. And, like, I could do it this way also. But I can't do that and collect those 2 black dots. And so I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. And I don't know if the slight tilt of those yellow squares has anything to do with anything. So I just don't know how I'm supposed to solve that puzzle. Yeah, that's the spirit. Fucking why? Also, what? I don't know. I'm finding this game kind of frustrating so far. Alright, here's a thing that might have some sort of symbolism. There's even like a circle there showing the starting point. So up, over, down, over, up, over, up. Alright. I can't take a picture of this because it's too fucking big to fit the frame. Kind of. I don't know where to use this, but I'm guessing that's a thing I do. A shape that I make. Except it does kind of branch off over there, but what the fuck am I supposed to do about that? And then I don't know if these gray ones are supposed to mean anything at all. Also, this seems too wide for me to like use in places, but I don't know. Also, maybe I'm seeing it too early. Maybe I'm not really supposed to see or use that shape until I climb to the top of that taller tower. I don't fucking know. Let's try it. Oh, that door is closed. And there's no other way in. So I have to start somewhere over here where I just was. Cool. Here's this big thing, which I don't know if it matters at all. Alright. What was that picture I just took? It was bigger than this thing, I think. The picture I took had basically that, but then it goes up and then it continues. Well, it goes over and then it goes up from here. But I mean, this isn't the same perspective, so I don't. I have no idea. Unless the clue is like in here somewhere somehow. And it's a 3x3 square, so. What I could try No, please center yourself. Thank you. Okay. What was the thing I was going to do? I can't really make that shape, can I? Can I not be so close to that? Thank you. Okay, I don't know how to make the shape that I wanted to. Because there's no way to make the shape and get back to the exit point. Okie dokie. So, is there anywhere else where I can grab an environmental clue for what sort of pattern it expects me to get from this? Because, you know, I was looking at these slats with the sort of cross shape in them, and that's what I was trying to do, but it's not really functional. It's not really doable. So I guess I could walk up here, see if there's any other 3x3 shapes I can see from out a window that would connect one corner to the other. I suppose... No, that doesn't work either. Alright. Well, I'm just kind of not seeing anything, so... I don't know. I quite simply don't know. All right. So presumably I'm supposed to keep all the colors separated, but there's not any real way to do that. Because again, it's the same kind of issue. Like, oh, if I want to cut off purple, alright, that's about the best I can do. And then what? I want to cut off black, but I can't cut it off from blue. And then like, oh no, I ran out of, you know, places to go. And then like, I can do something like that. I don't know. I don't fucking know what it wants from me. So I'm just not going to attempt that. Back to that YouTube video I saw, you know, the first 5 minutes of it anyway. What the guy said that I actually heard, that I watched enough to hear, was him say that when he started playing this game, he had 2 questions he wanted to answer. One, why is it called The Witness? Or like, who is the witness? Or whatever. You know, just kind of, what does that mean? And the answer is basically just some convoluted shit that he's got to talk about other parts of the game first, and so he just kind of left the explanation until later in the video, so I never actually heard it. Apparently it just has to do with some complicated endgame stuff that's connected to a bunch of other stuff, and so he's unable to explain it right away. The second question he said he wanted to have answered was, how does the game keep it interesting. Keep line puzzles interesting for 5 hours or whatever. Alright, so this is... Anyway, he said, how does the game keep these puzzles interesting and something that the player would want to do? And short answer is, it doesn't. The game doesn't keep it interesting. Okay. Alright, see this puzzle, it specifically positions me in a place. It sets me up in that specific position. If I'm not aligned correctly, it aligns me, just like this one. Whereas the puzzle inside did not, which I found odd. You know, I'm standing too close and I interact with it and it's like, oh yeah, you're just kind of too close now. And I'm like, okay, well this is kind of weird and shitty. And I don't know if there's a point to that or if the game is just programmed badly. There was that other puzzle that I was just working with down the hill a little bit where it kind of had that island thing behind it. And this also did not position me somewhere, and so I don't know if I'm supposed to try to get up close and do something that way, or if I need to like be standing further back, or if there's some other way I managed to stand, maybe to like, maybe it's just the tree tops that are involved, like somehow, you know, they're kind of, each bit of green is inside a square. But I don't know what the fuck I'm supposed to do, how it expects me to connect those based on the trees. So, like, I don't know how to do that. It'd be nice if it would just kind of center me on the puzzle for me, rather than just kind of take whatever position angle I happen to be at when I clicked the mouse button. Also, I periodically attempt to jump, just kind of from habit from all the other games I play. But then I can't jump in this game, because it just kind of activates the line drawing minigame thing. So that still throws me off a little bit. I probably shouldn't, because I've been playing this game long enough. But it does. So, whatever. Okay, so game takes me out a few places and lets me see I don't know what for I don't know why. I don't know why that one cloud is gray. Don't know if it matters at all. Don't know if there's something else I'm supposed to be seeing, some sort of a line that I'm supposed to be connecting. If there are dots to be connected, I am not connecting them. I am still lost. Still have no direction. I've encountered a handful of puzzles that I simply don't know what or how to solve. And I have absolutely no why other than, what the fuck is this game? Just kind of being generically confusing. Wanting to understand the game world only kind of goes so far before I need it to tell me stuff about what is going on and why I'm doing anything. Me wanting to know or understand anything kind of works as a hook, but then the game has to keep me interested so that I keep asking why, as opposed to just leaving me hanging with the same question I've had the whole time. So, I mean, this is a map. I don't seem to be able to interact with it. Wait, I can, actually. To what end? Oh, I can tell it where to go. And apparently I can choose the speed. I would think that's what this is. Yeah. Just was kind of weird that started it out on the 3rd speed. And then just like stopped, sort of. So. I suppose this is just supposed to be a faster way of getting around. I'm still suspicious that this is going to have some sort of way of, like, showing something to me. You know, aligning something somewhere that shows, oh yeah, that makes a shape that I could draw. Or something. I don't know. Looking at this map, you know, there's shapes and things, like over here. I don't know if I can really show you. Like, there's that thing there, which I don't specifically remember drawing. I don't know if that's like the house I started out in. Or maybe that is. I can't tell. But, like, those lines, I don't know if they mean anything. And then there's, like, the filled in and the empty square, and there's the hexagon, and then there's, like, the tree thing, and there's that, like, sort of hexagon wheel thing, and there's that 3-pointed jack thing, and then whatever those other things are, and, like, this kind of asterisk, almost. I don't know if any of those are supposed to be things. So this is active now. I don't remember that being active before. I don't know if it's only active because that's where the boat is. I don't know if doing this will hide the boat. Does nothing. I don't know if there are multiple boats that I can, like, call to my position. But I'm kind of curious to just kind of, like, go to all the places. I mean, it's not like I know of what else to do or where else to go. I didn't exactly realize how much that looked like a small castle. I don't remember if there's something I left unfinished in this building. I kind of feel like there was, but thinking about it, I mean, I guess I had already opened up this doorway, which seemed confusing to me, but now it makes sense considering I know there's a boat that can dock places. Although when it first lowered, I don't remember seeing that thing there, which I don't know if that's just because I was blind or something else, but now I know it's actually a thing. Oh, there was the thing where the yellow was like too weak, and so I could never actually finish that one puzzle because the yellow had faded. and wasn't collecting its dot. Unless I managed to do something wrong, I don't know. I don't know why this starts me at like the third thing when it's just gonna make me draw it again anyway. Oh hey, there's a statue of a creepy person with weird ass feet. And her hair is apparently really long, and I kind of feel like taking this path again, but a little slower, because there's... I don't know. Have I been all the way up on that? I don't know. So I guess one thing I could try is seeing if this boat will go in the opposite direction. So these clouds, I suppose, are really quite low. Weird. Okay. As far as I know, I've been unable to access this particular area. Like, I think there's like a gate over there, and I had to like kind of go out and around. So I don't know if I can actually dock here, or if I need to come back here from the land side and unlock a thing. Because, yeah, this really doesn't look like it's going to work. And, of course, I can't jump. So, it looks like it will let me go that way, but I don't necessarily want to. I am getting increasingly curious about the single gray cloud. I wonder if that has some sort of significance. Potentially, it could be telling me where to go next, and like which set of puzzles I should be solving right now. If I just kind of look up and walk until I'm underneath the gray cloud, and then do whatever puzzles there are, then maybe the gray cloud will move, or the clouds will change colors, or something. I don't know. But I'm curious. But surely there's a reason why the creator of this game deliberately chose to make one of the clouds a different color. You know? This little biome thing here reminds me of Myst, honestly. Or maybe it's Riven, I don't know. One of those games. there's an area where it's a lot of little wooded walkways in a swamp-ish, heavily wooded area. Okay. Another domino thing. Oh, that's it? Okay. Can I, like, do it again? So somehow that's wrong. I guess because they're one of a kind, or two of a kind, whatever, they just have to be on the same side of the line. So, like, this can't bisect them. So it has to be like that. Okay. That's easy enough. See? The game is teaching me. Didn't teach me that well, though. I have absolutely no idea why that doesn't work. Okay, never mind. I don't know. I don't understand it. I thought they just had to all be on the same side. Could it be more complicated than that? I don't know. Apparently it is, because this one, my solution to this, breaks the rules that I understood. What the fuck? Is it something to do with there's an open gap between these and not between these? I mean, that is consistent here. This, I guess, it doesn't matter. This, I guess, also doesn't matter. Okay, so it's just... Alrighty then. Yeah. Okay. So I think because this one has a break on the outside, as does this one, they need to be kind of outside. And I mean, again, like, this isn't exactly enclosed because of, right here, but this and this are technically more inside than these two. So I guess that's a rule. So oh, I can't go there, which I can't really tell because there's glare. Alright, so I don't know why that doesn't work. Unless it wants me to, like, do that. Oh, I see, because those are actually kind of connected. Alright, seriously, why is there glare? Alright, it doesn't look like they're... Okay, see, again, like, I don't know what the rule is here. It doesn't seem consistent with what I was doing before. Why did it... Okay, fine. Like, I don't know... I don't know why that works. What else works? I mean, last time I did it like that, right? What if I go this way? That also works. What if I kind of do something random like that? What if I do that? I don't know. Whatever. So this, again, like... I have no idea what it wants from me. Okay, for some reason... What? 2 of those were correct, and 4 were wrong. What's the... Alright, so I have 2 enclosed. That says they're all wrong. Okay, but I don't know how to close off all 6 of them. And I mean, there's this. Maybe it's not in closing them, but it's just kind of... Oh, I can use the scroll wheel there, too. Maybe it's just having, like... No, that doesn't make sense. I was going to say something about I need to fill in lines on at least 2 sides of them, but that doesn't make sense for this one and that one. It's only one side that's filled. So it's not at all clear to me what it wants from this. I mean, I'm kind of just attempting to enclose as much of it as possible. And then it doesn't work, and I have absolutely no idea why. So those 2 were correct. Why? Nothing is correct if I do it that way. I don't understand the rules. Again, I don't know if I'm dumb or if the game is just bad, but like I don't see any consistency here for what the fuck this, for what these last 3 puzzles have been. I don't know what's consistent about it. I don't know if that thing has been changing or not to like show me the solution somehow, or if that's just an upcoming puzzle that I need to do at some point. But like, it started off, you know, the couple I had done made sense in a way. I just need to keep them sort of together, generically speaking. Which I thought worked here, but then this one was doing other things, I guess. I don't know. That top left one needed to be open, the bottom right one needed to be enclosed. Maybe. But I mean, I sort of did that and it worked. And then this one, like again, I just kind of kept them technically on the same side as the line I drew. I don't fucking know. And then this one started changing up the rules with like, oh yeah, there's a hole in the thing, and so those 2 right hand grids are connected, so those 2 need to be connected. But because there's multiples that are sort of connected there, those adjacent cells are connected, the ones on the left are isolated, and so the isolated ones need to be kept separate from the connected ones. And that held true for this as well. And that also, well, no, this was something else, because instead of multiple of those shapes being connected, it's just, oh, there were breaks on the outside of the thing, and so like I did the really kind of like, is this closed off or not? Is this closed off? This is literally as closed off as I can get it. But like there's a gap here where I didn't draw a line, so like this is not a closed shape. This is less so. So I don't know how these are necessarily closed off and these are not. But it's like the best I can do. And it worked. And then it's kind of the same principle with this. Excuse me, except less so. Because again, like this had breaks in it. And so this thing and this thing were sort of one cell, and so I couldn't get in between them. But it's also literally impossible for me to get in between them anyway because of the line break. But I mean, it meant I had to keep these separate from these, which I did. But then this is supposed to be separate from that, which it's kind of not, but kind of is-ish. I don't fucking know. And then this, I don't fucking know. And this, I don't fucking know. And this, I don't fucking know. What the hell does this stupid puzzle want from me?
I don't know. I have no idea what about this is consistent with any of these previous things. See, if I do this shape, they're all wrong. If I do this shape, those two in the top right are fine. But I don't know what makes this shape different from this shape. So if I try this, they're all wrong. Are these supposed to only be in sets of 2 or something? I don't know. Okay, so what? Is that because drawing this shape leaves these two over here technically connected to these two here, while these two and the two in the bottom right are basically as separated as can be? What if I do... No, because I mean that's not really going to make a difference. So... Shit, man, I don't know. Fuck. I don't know. I mean, it is sort of consistent that I can only have like 2 together. Like everything else is somewhat separated based on pairs. So like I can try putting these into pairs. That should work. It does. Okay. But see, these first handful of puzzles had enough other variables going on that like when I introduced these 4, it's like, oh, it's not that I have them in pairs. It's that there's, you know, this line break here. And then this one again, it wasn't about the pairs, it's about the line break. And this, I guess, is also pairs, but like... It didn't... Again, I don't know if I'm at fault here, or if the game is just not being clear at all, and is bad at teaching. But... I mean, if it wants to show me that these need to be split into pairs... It should do that without extra variables. Instead of making me think, oh, well, here's this other thing. Like, it's not effective to teach when there's possible other solutions around. Like, theoretically, I got here, and once I kind of split this up and paired it off, then it's like, oh, yeah, okay, it needs to be pairs, but... I didn't notice that, and then this, I don't know. Okay, so is this gonna like tell me I'm wrong because they're not paired up? Goes in so many directions. Okay, so. Yeah, presumably I just need kind of a block of 2 and a block of 3 somehow. I don't know if it matters where those blocks are. I don't know how to make a block. Like, I've been dealing with this the whole fucking game. Like, I can't make a block of 3 and a block of 2 because it's... I can't connect my lines properly. Like, I can try that, and that's close to a block of 3 vertically, but then it kind of makes an L shape and ends up being whatever shape that is. And I also don't know how to do this with keeping those other 2 things paired. But that's my fault and not the fault of the game. I don't know. I don't know how to do this one. Does it matter what color it is? Kind of, apparently. But if it matters, then how the fuck is this possible? Unless I keep them... Okay, why did that work? I don't know. Okay, those are all wrong? No, it's those that are wrong. Is it... Okay. Would that have worked? Okay. Okay. No? Okay. I don't have a clue how to do that. I don't know how I'm supposed to pair these off. Okay. Okay, so that actually kind of went the opposite direction of what I thought it was. Because, see, I thought I'm fine pairing pieces of different colors. Maybe I can only pair them with different colors if they're in sets of 2. So, like, I compare that and that and that and that, because that makes 4, but then this one has to be kept separate from those. I don't know. I don't really understand why some of these are correct and some of them are not. Okay. So I need to do the same thing. But somehow cut out one purple one. Well, hold on. So, okay. I don't know what that beeping was before I started. Okay. What if I isolate those two orange ones, and then I've got those four, and those four, and those two. Cool. So green. I don't know if that works the same way. I don't know if I can do something like this that keeps the purples together and then has the other ones in groups of two. That seemed to work, but for all I know... Okay. No. Okay. Oh, I can't go up there. Okay. Alright. Then... What if I do something like that? So wait. Maybe if I have 3 colors... Well, no, that doesn't... Maybe as long as it's just multiple colors, it's just 2 no matter what. I need at least 2 of each color as long as it's multiple colors. I kind of assumed that would change if I had 3 colors instead of just 2 colors. You know, like if 2 colors, then 2 of each. If 3 colors, then 3 of each or something. I don't know. Otherwise, they're in groups of 2. So. I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so the rules, as I understand them, I can have like these 2 purple, these 2 green, and these 2 orange as one thing. And that will work because there's 2 of each one. But I can't pull in extra of any others. Like, perhaps if there were 2 extra greens, then like I could have these 2 orange plus these 2 orange and these 2 purple plus these 2 purple plus these 2 green and 2 other green, and then there would be 4 of each, and it would balance out or whatever. But I can't do that. So it has to be 2 green, 2 purple, and 2 orange together. But then these 2 purple would need to be paired off separate from everything else, as with these 2 orange and these 2 orange. Right? Alternatively, I could have these 2 greens be isolated from everything else. And then like I could have these 2 purple and these 2 orange be okay, and then these 2 orange and these 2 orange would need to be isolated, and these 2 purple would need to be isolated. I don't think I can do something like have these 4 orange together. I think since it's one color, I can only have 4, or with one color I can only have up to 2 paired together. Otherwise they need to be split up. I think I can only have more than 2 if there's more than 2 colors. So what are my options here? Either have green completely isolated, which would then leave everything else needing to be isolated in pairs, or I can have green isolated and then have these 4 together, or maybe I could have like these 4 together. I don't know. I just don't know how to like actually do that. I can't really do. It's just like so difficult to like double back in on myself. I'm just failing to see how to actually draw the proper connections here. Oh shit, that does work. Because these are isolated, these have multiple colors, but there's 2 of each, and then there's still multiple colors, but there's 2 of each of those. So, yeah, alright. Kind of stumbled across that one accidentally. So, again, I know where to start. You don't need to keep beeping at me. So honestly, if I just have the top half and the bottom half, that should work. Cool. I don't know why the fuck I'm here. Like, does a path open up somewhere from over there to like meet this halfway or something? Why the fuck does it go out in that direction? What the hell? Alright. Yeah, I don't know how to do that one. That's not actually a thing. So I'm just going to go back to that path I opened up, which was... Okay, I don't actually know. I don't know where this goes. I don't think I've been this way yet. So I opened a door and it's on a timer. But I have no way to get over there. Alrighty then. All right. So I'm just kind of combining rules here and assuming they don't change at all based on the other factors. I've isolated these two colors and I've paired up these two oranges. But apparently, pairing the orange and separating black and white don't interact at all. You know, because these two are technically grouped with that, but I guess it doesn't matter. So, I guess here, I just need to do that. And this... Okay. Does it changing color change anything? I'm going to assume it's the shapes that determine how I treat them. That's not going to work. How do I separate the orange and the black things? I guess I could kind of go over like that. And then that doesn't separate them though. I would need to go all the way up. Okay. So again, they're changing the colors on me, which is trippy, but should be the same rules. Okay. Oh, that's not gonna... Yeah, okay. Sure. I don't know if this is going to like change anything or if it's just a simple obstacle. Because yeah, it blocks off what I did before. And that's not going to work. That's not going to work. Oh, right, because that one leaves the top thing isolated. Maybe? No. Well, that's interesting. You can like see how many puzzles you're gonna have to do. Okay. Why? Wait a minute, what? So the color does matter, I guess. That's cool. What? Well, there's only one of them. I don't know how to do one. Because I thought the rule with this shape is that they have to be paired. And nothing in this set of puzzles shows me them not being paired. Like it started changing the color, which like, okay, this shape needs to be paired with the opposite color. Now there's only one, so I pair it with the white. Do I just... Fuck, dude, I don't know. There's no fucking instructions. Am I seriously supposed to just guess until it gives me a solution? Because I swear to God, there's no fucking indication on how I'm supposed to handle this. Why the hell is there only one of that shape? And what the fuck do I do about it? I would love some feedback on if this is an obvious thing. Or maybe it's not obvious, it just takes some clever thought or something, and maybe I'm just missing that. I don't know. Or is the game just being dumb and introducing arbitrary rules for players to just stumble upon solutions? I feel like there's no logical progression here. I don't know, dude. I don't know. I don't know. I've been playing for 2.5 hours though, so I'm just gonna call this the end of the episode. There's no save, so I suppose it just saves automatically. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.